back to my channel and welcome back to a What Sold Wednesday, where I show you 15 of the items that I sold the past week on eBay. It has been 2 weeks, so I kind of cherry picked a few of the good items that I wanted to show you guys, a couple things to tell you about, and all of that jazz. But let's go ahead and get into it. Started with these Civilianaire salvage denim jeans. I've been finding a bunch of salvage denim and they are very, very popular and they go for a pricey amount. So you can see here, these ones were made in 2010. They did end up selling for $49.99. The buyer did pay $7.20 to ship. I got these for just $2 at my local Goodwill, making our total profit about $42. Next, I got this Tommy Bahama men's polo. It was such a beautiful, like, fuchsia magenta color. It did end up selling for 25% off at $22.48. The buyer paid nothing to ship. I did have this on fast and free, so it cost me about $3 to ship it. And we got it for just under $2 at the Goodwill, making the profits about 16 bucks. Next, I have these Laguna Beach jeans. I never really heard of this jean. I just thought they were a nice big size 40. They had really thick white stitching, and they were men's, and I try to get all men's, whether I know the brand or not. But they did end up selling for my asking price at $29.95. The buyer did pay $7.20 to ship. I think I had to put these in a bigger envelope, though. It might have cost me like $8.25, I'm pretty sure. Got these for $2 as well at the local Goodwill, making our total profits about $24. Look at this bad boy. I sold this Apple Watch for $260. I actually bought this from my mom's business partner. He gave me this Apple Watch, which was in mint condition. It was perfect. And then 40 Apple bands, and they actually came from Apple, so they retail for about $65 to $80 a piece. So those things alone, I'm thinking about lotting them up and making a pretty penny off of them. But for the sake of this video, I got all of that stuff for $150. So I am saying that the watch was $100 and the bands were $50. So I ended up buying this last Saturday, listed it on Sunday, and sold it on Monday, as you can see, for $260. But after you minus shipping, and then you have to minus eBay's fees and the cost of the products, I still ended up making about $110 to $120 overnight. So that was a great, great profit. I can't wait to sell the rest of the bands. Super, super excited about this sale. Next, I have these Jordans. I actually bought these from a coworker for just $4. I threw them up for a little bit more, $34.99, and I did end up having a 20% off sale for a couple days. I constantly have a sale going now, whether it's 15%, sometimes I'll do 25%. This one I did 20%. It just depends on what I'm feeling, and I normally do it for about 2 to 3 days just to get us moving. You know, if you're active and you do sales, eBay will push you to the top of the like the search list and stuff. So these did end up selling for $24.99. Like I said, I got them for $4. So after fees, product cost, and all of that jazz, it still made about $19. Here's another big boy. This is a Apple iPhone 6s Plus. This was actually Rick's phone. We accepted a best offer of $200. Oh no, not a best offer. It was on full price was $340. We had it on the 20% off sale. It did end up selling for $272, which he was very happy with. Rick is a computer guy. He's like an IT, so he likes to barter a lot of his stuff. Like, he actually got this phone from fixing somebody's computer, and then he ended up getting an iPhone 7 for fixing a computer, and that left him with this phone. So it is all profit there, folks. $272. The buyer did pay $7.20 to ship. After eBay takes their cut and all of that jazz, we made about $230. Yeah, about $230. Next is this Woolrich jacket. If you guys remember my Pennsylvania haul where we took a road trip up to PA, we ended up getting this, and once I got it home, I still loved the character, but it's hard to capture that for people, you know, online to see it through pictures. I just loved this coat. It was so worn in. It was so just worn. I don't have another word for it, but it did end up selling for just $17.24. It was on the 25% off sale. The buyer did pay $7.80 to ship. Yeah, we got this for just $2, making our profits about $13. Next, I have this American Eagle men's hoodie. I got this for free. It was donated to me by a friend. It did sell for $19.99. The buyer did pay $7.20 to ship. So after eBay took their cut, made about $17. Next, I have this J. Crew sheer sweater. It did sell for $12.71. It was under my fast and free that I had going on. So after everything, it ended up being about an $8.50 profit. Next are these White House Black Market jeans. I got these from a client of mine as well. They were new with tags, but they only had the back tag, like right there. They didn't have like a hang tag. They ended up selling for $25.95. The buyer did pay $6.65 to ship, so we made about $22. Next are these AG Adriana Goldsmith jeans. I've sold these twice now. They've been returned a couple times. Hopefully this is the last time. They ended up selling for $22.46. Yeah, the buyer did pay $7.20 to ship. I got these for just $2, so made about $18. I'm hoping that they stay where they are this time. Like, let's get rid of them. Next, I have this J. Crew men's button-up. You could tell by the background. This was bought a long time ago. It was probably one of the first things we ever purchased. It did end up selling for $17.54. The buyer did pay $3.32 to ship. We got this for about $3, making the profits about $13. These sold. I wanted to show you guys these. I'm pretty sure I showed them in the haul when we got them, but they were this Alton Kirby salt and pepper shakers. I really like these. They ended up selling 25% off, and this was around our Black Friday sale, somewhere around there. Yeah, they sold for $16.68. The buyer paid nothing to ship, which it just cost us about $3, making our profits $12. Sorry, I don't have any of this written down, so I kind of do a rough estimate in my head. Then we have this Under Armour men's zip-up hoodie. It did sell for $18.74. Again, that was 25% off. The buyer did pay $7.20 to ship. Got this for absolutely free from a coworker, making our profits about $15. And last but not least, I sold this today. It is a Under Armour's girls long sleeve shirt for $11.96. I currently have a 20% off sale going on. The buyer did pay $3.64 to ship. Got this for free as well from a client, making the totals about $9. So yeah, guys, this was everything that we sold the past couple weeks. Well, the 15 things that I'm going to show you. It's actually been a pretty awesome few weeks. I know my totals always stick around 2,000, like on that main eBay page when you're looking at your app, and we made it over the $3,000 mark, and now we're over like the 3,500 mark. So slowly growing, and I am so appreciative, and I love it. It truly is so much fun to sell on eBay. I try to talk anybody who needs a hobby into doing it because it really is awesome. It is that hobby that generates income. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will, and I will see you all in my next video.